Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit guilty because I just actually hid from people knocking on the door. I'm pretty sure they were Mormon, and they come around at least, oh God, twice a month, I suppose. And, they're always so polite and nice that it's hard to kind of be angry at them. But at the same time, when they ask, is there something we can do to help? Jog on! Leave me alone. That's how you can help me. And pretty much how you can help everybody. So the last vlog, I completely forgot to mention the absolute disaster that was the Australian census for 2016.
And boil off on the light side. But some pioneering new research.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have serious doubts of the claim that the ABS made that our information would be kept securely. They couldn't even build a website that could deal with the amount of traffic that was obviously going to flood it after dinner time once everyone decided to take the survey. Pretty much everyone in Australia going to one site. It's not rocket science. It's not going to work. They even tried to blame overseas hackers from China for the problem. It was mismanagement at the end of the day, and Malcolm Turnbull can blame the ABS all he wants, but ultimately, the responsibility lies with him and his government for cutting funds, for delaying start times, for basically just screwing the ABS over. Now, I don't mind the concept of a census. The only thing I have a problem with is why we have to have our names on the thing. And they say they store the names separately from the information. So really, if that's the case, why do you need it?
Well, it's sod's law, but on the day I decided to go for a bike ride, it decides to start raining. Yeah.
Okay, I know it's not the most exciting footage in the world, but this is what it's like when I go for a bike ride around Narangba. There's shared pathways, wide green spaces, and lakes. And just have a listen to these birds. And speaking of birds, we recently revisited the Mary Cairncross Reserve up in Mullaney. We hadn't gone into the forest last time, but this time we decided to check it out. They have the most amount of rainforest birds I've ever heard in one place. Okay, admittedly, some of those last sounds were from a colony of flying foxes that had completely decimated a grove of piccabean palms. I mean, come on though, how beautiful is this place? It's so lovely. The only problem was it was very busy. There were a lot of families there, and as much as I'm all for childhood ebullience and wonderment, I don't necessarily want it screaming in my ear while I'm trying to listen to birdsong. It was a little bit annoying, to be honest. And there are gravel pathways, which is just such a no-no. Everywhere you walk, crunch, crunch, crunch. It's just so disruptive to the peaceful experience, but that's just my humble opinion. And I still think my gold coin donation was spent well. Well, Mark's gold coin donation anyway. He gave $2, so that's enough for both of us, all right? Geez, okay, I get it. You don't have to follow me. God, how rude. In order to feed my prize home addiction, this weekend we went to not one, not two, but 3 different prize homes up the Sunshine Coast, and it was an excellent day out. This was the current Your Town prize home in Buderim. Look at that tree and this house. It's stunning, and I say that a lot, but look at that view, look at that tree, an entertaining deck, and inside was pretty immaculate. Only a few small problems, but nothing major. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is quite nice.
Fully equipped kitchen, of course, lounge dining area, and there was even an outdoor barbecue area with a lady who sounded like a penguin, apparently. Basically, it's my dream home.
I could see myself doing my vlog here.
This is great. Isn't this awesome? You're never satisfied. But come on, look at it! The next on the list was the current Surf Life Saving Club prize home in Mountain Creek. And while there was nothing inherently wrong with the place, it just didn't really float my boat. Especially considering that the pool area had a footpath right next to it, so people could not only watch you swimming, they could watch you in the house. That about. So onward north past Mount Coolum to Castaways Beach, to the home that I was really looking forward to seeing, the latest Endeavour prize home. This one had everything I was looking for: minutes to the beach, sea views, a poolside cinema, outdoor shower, the works. And when we got there, I was reminded of an Australian colloquialism that goes, yeah, nah. Basically, the problem with the house is the location. Once again, right there, a public footpath, and between the house and the beach is a massive motorway. It's so loud, I couldn't hear the ocean. You're only about 500 metres away from it, which is a real shame because there's a lot to love about the house. That is one huge master suite. Now that's a dressing room. Yeah, that's awesome. God, these are just the spare bedrooms. Huge. Oh, cool. Oh, look at that, so cute. Ooh, look at that porch swing. Hello. There's the outdoor showers just off in there, and there's a screen that comes down that you can play movies, so you can sit in the pool and watch movies. Wow, this is cool. I think you'd spend most of your time out here though anyway. But you can still hear the traffic. I mean, I still bought tickets in it, but ultimately it was a disappointment. By now it was lunchtime and we were both pretty hungry, so we thought we would head up to the Surf Life Saving Club at Sunshine Beach for some food. Unfortunately, every man and his dog had the same idea and it was just too busy, so we headed across the road to a cafe called The Deck, which had an awesome no corkage policy and some pretty damn fine food. This little guy agreed. That's the Surf Life Saving Club balcony there, and you can see why it's so busy when you consider where it is. It's right next to the beach, with views straight down to this. Hey, it's a tough life living in Queensland, but somebody's got to do it. Alas, at this stage, I can only ever dream of living somewhere this perfect. Ooh, that looks like a nice house, actually. Hello. So, leaving my envy behind, we headed home. That's beautiful. Sigh. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, because right now our house is looking lovely. Spring has brought a whole bunch of flowers to the garden, and right now I'm going to make you sit through another slideshow of them. This Luca blush, high bushes, scandans, as a rembla, aka Capra Bodas, Glossus Sands, Grabilia Lupiloo, Atsamona lipstick plants, Neria Mali, and this toxic, don't touch it with your hands, baby, sun rose, Aptinia cardifolia, hibiscus sinensis, and a tree begonia, Strelitzia Nicolai, Heliconia Augusta, both compacted Kufia, hair sapropholia, Uriobs, virginatus, gold white desert rose, Adenium obesum is the other name it goes by, dwarf lemonade and a tar. Tahitian line, chrysanthemum, grandiflora, mold planted in the line, begonia benariensis, if one hybrid in the sunlight shine, little yellow mandevilla flower chilling on the vine, crucifix or epidendrum, orchid of the pink kind, pretty yellow glottis, philemon, the native finger lime, little Hugo metrosideras, colonnade, dwarf pink, rapleolepsis, indica, casteria carinata, aloe vera, echeveria, chocolate, soldier callan, coetomentosa, camelloseum, munsonatum, gerald turmax to its friends, yellow walking iris, try mitzi, Martina sands. This is a pineapple, not a flower, but in my defense, I do love my garden, pardon, this is where my knowledge ends.